Welcome back to another episode of the Get Naked podcast. This is an extra special episode for me. This is the famous Shaquille, my cousin. Shaquille, welcome to the podcast.
Ready to get naked?
Yes, I'm ready.
We
I'm
about
ready.
no drag.
No,
Okay.
we just fully naked
Okay.
and we're going to get into this.
Love
So you ready?
I agree.
Okay.
I am.
So
I do too.
yeah. So with that being said, let's get started.
Let's get into the things.
Okay, so before I get to my list of questions, I just want to introduce you to the podcast. So if you could just tell us just a little bit about who Shaquille is.
I thought you said you introducing me.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can.
Okay,
but you know. Okay, so I can talk your shit. So this is my cousin Shaquille. Shaquille is probably, he's more than just my cousin, by the way. I see him as one of my best friends in this life. But Shaquille is someone who, for me, represents love and light in its purest forms. When you think about genuine people, you're one of the first people that comes to mind. And I feel like you have been on this journey to get to that point. You are someone who not only holds yourself accountable, but holds others accountable as well. You stand in your truth and you expect others to do the same. You are a proud black man.
Queer.
Like a queer black man who is happily married to a wonderful human being for a very long time. Shaquille is a good friend. He's a good brother, a good son, a good nephew. He's a good person just all around. Someone you would definitely want in your corner. So that's who I know Shaquille to be, and he's very well spoken. So,
thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate that so much. He forgot that I'm a bad bitch too.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I should have started with that actually, because it is what it is. And he's the baddest bitch. He's the baddest bitch here in the YYC. Period.
You heard it here
first. Yeah. So, okay. So now that I've introduced you, did I miss anything?
I think you did a very good job.
Okay, good. Because anytime. Cheers. Oh, cheers! Yes, cheers. We're drinking our pink gin and lemonade. Okay. When people think of Shaquille, Shaquille today, what's the first thing you want to come to mind?
Intentionality. And I want that to be the first thing that comes to mind because we tell ourselves so many different stories, so many, when we get alone, we have our inner saboteur, we have our self-doubt, it creeps up. And so what I intentionally do is be that voice that says, it's okay, you fucked up, let's get it together now. And I'm very intentional with that because we have so many outside noises, so many different experiences just telling us, oh, if you make a mistake or if you wrong, that's it. Right. That means you done, you complete. When in actuality, no.
Right.
We got to remember the type of people that raised us and who raised us before that. So we dealing with so many years of trauma. You lied, sure. Who has it? You cheated, sure. Who has it? Just do better now.
Yep.
So intentionality, because I'm very intentional with positivity. I'm intentional with the way I show up, the way I support. I really want you to know that I'm thinking of you. I really want you to know that I've thought of you. And so therefore, I will be intentional with how I move and how I operate with you.
Right.
Right. So
no, I
want
that.
The intentionality be it.
Okay. Now, do you expect that same intentionality from the people around you?
The expectation part, I still somewhat struggle with it because I know what I deserve, I know what I require, and I know what I need. And I won't settle for less. But I get the expectation part that how it could disappoint,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And
Yep.
for me, I'm still struggling with it, but to say the least, I do expect you to show up the way I show up, not not in a sense of on my level, but give me something.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the way BJ knows how to show up, and at the bare minimum or at the bare least communicate it to me,
Right.
right? And so I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm getting and I'm becoming like acclimated to the uh accepting the expectation that it might not turn out the way that my heart desires, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
So okay, that's how you manage your expectations with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that said, I always knew you to be and you still are like a very friendly, outgoing, like
Mm-hmm.
personable person. You have a lot of friends. Like, who wouldn't want to be your friend because you have that energy?
Uh-huh.
So I know in the past, like you surrounded yourself with people who now might not necessarily be good for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? When did that like switch happen between like your intentionality in terms of like who gets to be around this Shaquille?
Very recent.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very recent. It's my birthday, this past week.
Happy
And
birthday!
and the reality is the truth is
Mm-hmm.
the dinner was only supposed to be Quentin and I. And the reason why I did that was because I knew that I wanted to be thoughtful of people's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that I'm around Christmas. And Quentin was like, yeah, I had mentioned it to him. And I said, well, Quentin, it's okay if it's just us. When I was okay. And I feel like I really wanted it to just be us, only because I was thinking of others,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Quentin was like, yeah, no. He knows how I feel about friendship, and he wanted me to feel love.
Yeah.
And I sure did. I sure did for the ones that showed up. I sure did. However, there were two things in particular, two sets of moments and experiences that I experienced from, I guess, two people not two, three people that I consider friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And it just felt like I wasn't considered the way I would consider them. And how my track record have shown
Right.
that I've considered them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt like I was an afterthought. Needless to say, like I think it needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it happened, and I'm adjusting, I'm processing, and I'm feeling all the feelings.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question about that, but I'm gonna come back to that a
Hmm.
bit later. I want to do a circle back moment.
Okay.
Because like I mentioned earlier, I like the space that you're in. It's
Hmm.
very like positive and just so much growth in the right direction, right?
Hmm.
So what I want to know is, do you have any like daily habits that you do like to keep you grounded
Oh,
and focused?
yes. One of my favorite things to do is reflect.
Mm,
Literally, being alone with my thoughts has tremendously. I'm so happy of the moments I spend with myself because it moved from I literally, well, you know this, but I would hang around people just because I did not want to be alone. I
mm,
remember wanting to always constantly be around people.
right.
And it was because I was escaping. It was because I really wasn't handling my shit. And then I was just like, well, now in this whole saloon, um, Quentin was in Lake Louise,
Hmm.
you know, uh, God, I don't call names,
Okay.
but yeah, he had left,
Uh huh.
and I was in this house. So I was just like, well, I gotta get used to it.
Hmm.
I'm scary.
Yeah, yeah, me too. So I know I'm scared right now. I mean,
I am like, girl, what am I to do in this house by myself? And I said, right, what's the worst that could happen? Someone can kill me,
mm,
and I
that's
I didn't
that's the
die.
worst.
um, and so I had no other choice. I was forced to be with myself,
Hmm.
and I am so glad that. I was able to accept that because now, literally, my favorite pastime is reflecting. Literally, I would smoke a blunt, and then I would be in this room, and
I see the vibe. I see the vibe.
I got all of them.
I love that.
I got all of them there with me, so I don't ever feel like I'm alone.
Yeah.
And then my thoughts have become much more healthy. It's been so healthy. So, let's say, for instance, I experienced something and I probably did something I'm not proud of.
Mhm.
I would be so like, I would see my patterns, recognize them, and I would talk through them, like literally out aloud, or like I would jot it down in my journal.
Mhm.
But it was safe. It was safe thoughts. It wasn't the thoughts that I used to have in the past.
Right.
And now I feel like I have enjoyed that tremendously because the thoughts have changed. It isn't the negative cycle anymore. It's like if something bad happens, I can process it and I do it in a healthy way. I don't condemn me. I'm very graceful with me. I love me bad.
That's huge.
I love me bad. So anything that I go through, if you see Quentin and I have a heated moment or an argument, I do something I'm not proud of, or he pissed me off, and I step out of character. I would go and talk to myself. I said, hey, maybe that wasn't the best moment now. And I go and I course correct. But I do it in a respectful way because the old me, my BB being the clingy person that I am, or the attachment style that I had, I used to have to fix the problem right away. I understand so much what it is to accept, just letting it be, trusting the process, and get back to, I guess, apologizing and course correcting and being accountable and all those fun things.
Right.
But before that, it used to be not pretty.
Yeah. You're like, it needs to be fixed now.
Right.
I was like that too. That is crazy. You know what? To the point where I knew it was not a good thing, but I didn't even care.
No, because you needed what you needed.
I'm like, I need this. To hell with what you need. What I need?
Hello.
Trust me. And I know what you mean. But you know what's so good about that is that you would think that most people are afraid of, like, the thing that scares them the most is like some outside source. But what most people are, I believe, truly afraid of is themselves. Right? Truly. So for you to be so comfortable to sit with yourself,
it takes practice.
You could teach somebody something. Just know.
It takes practice.
I can imagine. Still practicing. Still practicing.
Every day.
Every day. Every day. I saw a post that reminded me of you. It was either yesterday or the day before, but it says that people who spend a lot of time with themselves can immediately recognize performative actions in other people.
100%.
So you agree with that?
I agree with that. It's how I am thriving now. It's truly how I'm thriving now because I now see the performance. Before then, I would take it personally. This entire year, I won't even hold you. I would look at people and their patterns, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And BJ, I retracted. I could not. I became aloof. I was like, no, I literally almost said to myself, fuck humanity. It's gone. It's gone. Because there's no way. I did not want to trust anyone. Remember when I told you that I prayed and I manifested discernment? Because what y'all don't know is I was so delusional. I would be all willy-nilly, this person is the best person in the whole wide world, and da 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 da. And my husband would be like, he'd be like, you'll see. And I said to myself, I'm like, okay, Shaquille, you need that balance to be able to know how to operate and deal with people. Because you're very discerning. You all would pick up on things that I would miss. I would be inside a setting, and I'm like, just rainbows and butterflies. Right? That now, when we debriefed next day, I was like, all of that happened?
I'm like, you didn't see the devil on her shoulder?
And for me, I knew I couldn't get away with navigating life just being all what was all willy nilly or rainbows and butterflies. And so I prayed for discerning. Huh.
You got what you prayed for.
Baby, when I tell you there were things and moments and there were things I heard that I should have not heard. There was things that I saw that I should have not seen. Because I also asked, I spoke it in this. I said, you know me. I need you to make it evident. I need it to be clear, and I need it to be easy.
Line it up.
I so said, so done. It was just quick and easy, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see. And the reason why I knew that I was doing like everything that how I was speaking, I knew it was source, God, universe, whomever. My ancestors, I don't know. I just know what feels familiar. And the minute I realized that the signs were there, the confirmations were happening, I was just like, wow, I did ask for it to be easy. And you sure as hell showed me that, because like I said, I was in moments where I was hearing things I was not supposed to, and I started to freak out. I was like, come on, man, why would you want me to hear this? But you asked for it.
Yeah.
Just
so
like
here it is.
The end of this year, I have been just surrendering and releasing, because I'm like, I want to step into the next space in my life, the next phase in my life, and I don't know what's stopping me, but I need it to be. I need to release, because I need to get there. I know that I need to get there. I've already seen my visions. I've already got my downloads. I know. So I trying to get there. So I was just like, hey, whatever I need to release it. And now you see the things that were happening. You get it. You see it.
I see it.
Yeah.
You prayed for this. You live in your answered prayer.
Hello.
Listen.
Now I process it. Sad and shit.
See, that's why.
Sad and shit. Crying right here.
Hollering. When they say, be careful what you ask for, what you pray for, I guess that's a prime example, because sometimes you might not be ready. Because what comes with growth is pain. A lot of pain. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. So
you go get through it.
Yeah, I can get through it. So let me see where I want to go next. I want to go back a little bit.
Okay.
Since we're both in our early 20s now, I want to go back to like childhood. So just where things get a little funny.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, because we share a lot of similar experiences and a lot of different experiences. But two of the similar experiences that we share is sexual trauma as kids and mental health. Like more specifically, dealing with thoughts of suicide.
Yeah.
And I want you to know, when you shared your story, if it was not for that, I don't think I ever would have had the courage to do what I did. I would have never had the courage. But because you did it, and I was here in this house, so I was able to see firsthand how strong this human is. And I'm like, if this person who I hold to this standard went through that, then I you know what? I'm okay. So that's why in that moment I felt like it's okay for me to share that. So what got you to that point where you felt like this is it?
I was tired of performing. I truly was. I was partying. I was going out. I was like, making friends was really easy for me. And I realized the reason why it was easy was because, one, I'm outgoing, yeah. But if we sharing the same goals, which is just getting wasted, getting lit, turning up. And I knew that I was tired of that. I knew I wanted more. I knew I felt more. And when we first moved here, I don't know why I felt so called to move here into after 2020, but the voice was loud. And I'm so glad that I answered it. However, when I got here, I realized I'm like, oh, I at least back home I knew when people was fake with me. At least like I like you knew, you understand, but here it's the performance is at an all-time high and it was smack down in my face. I was like, oh wow. So like I said, I got done of the performance. I knew that I wanted nothing to do with other than doing better. I knew that that's what I required. And I was like, I don't know how I can get here, but let me try. So I tried therapy, went for like four sessions. I'm good. I'm happy. Child, hello, Mother's Day 2022 came.
Shoot.
And I was like, oh, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Like a ton of bricks. Me and Quentin had broken up. Um we were going through a lot at that time. My old friend that was here, we went through so much. And I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is things falling apart? I don't get it. And for the life of me, I just knew that I wanted to feel better or do more. I could not. The voice just singing, hold on, this don't make sense to me. I supposed to come here for a better life. I do not want statistic. I do not want to be a statistic. And the only solution was in at that time. What was going through my thought was jump. Literally, that was the solution. Jump, 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 jump. Because I was just questioning everything. Why am I here? What's the sense of this? If I struggle in any way, Quentin giving me what I want, but yet I was still insatiable. I wasn't satisfied. What the fuck? And these are the thoughts, the nasty thoughts that I have. When I tell you, I called you, I called my friend NJ, and then I called my friend Alicia. Couldn't call Quentin for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And not one of y'all answer. Not one of y'all answer because I knew there was a moment, there was a glimmer of hope that I said to myself, oh, I wasn't going to talk what I was about to do, but at least I was going to pretend and perform. Not one of y'all answer. God said, nope, you're not gonna perform. I said, okay, so then if I can perform, I can jump.
Yeah. I can perform that.
I perform that. Oh.
A toss and a turn and a boop.
Oh my god, this is not funny.
It is not. Listen, you can laugh
we
now.
Can laugh now. And like I said, all the thought was jump, 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 jump. I was out here on this balcony and it was complete silence. All I heard was go inside. And to this day, that has been the answer. Going inside.
Jeez.
That is the true answer. And I was like, and I was looking back, I was just like, and even then I didn't understand what go inside meant. I thought the silence, then the words go inside was just meaning inside the house.
Right. But it was deeper than that.
It was deeper than that. And I'm so glad. I said to myself, because it was so strange. It went from jump, jump, jump to complete silence, go inside. I said, this voice, I know this voice. I felt this voice felt familiar. And like we've spoken before, that was the same voice that I heard when my mom passed away. So what had happened was she was having a heart attack and I was on the phone with the emergency ambulance and they were asking for the location and the directions, and I started giving all type of different directions and she's just like, okay, I'm going to repeat the directions to you. And so she did. I was just like, no, I never said that. She's just like, yes, you did. And I got frustrated because I knew that I had already heard the voice that said, "Hey, hang this phone up, hang it up." And I was just like, "No, no, 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 no! Like, you can't be talking to me. That's my mommy in there. Like, how you want me watch my mommy die? You want to watch your mommy die because you know what? You asked for this." And I kid you not, when my mom had her first heart attack, I had already gone through a loophole of thoughts, Googling how once you had your first heart attack, the minor heart attack, the first one is coming up again. And you know, she's obese. She was obese. So, you know, unless she could lose weight that quickly, then it's coming. And so, sure as hell, I got exactly what I asked for. You said you want to watch your mom die. That's what you're going to get. And, uh, like I said, I heard that voice saying hang up the phone. I did not listen to that voice because there's no way I'm going to hang up the phone. But God said, "Oh, you don't want to listen? That means you're going to have to give wrong directions." And that's what I was doing. At least this woman was on the phone for me with me for at least 5 minutes trying to get the correct one. So I gave the phone to my cousin Sean. Um, and Sean gave the correct directions. And what I witnessed on the very last few breaths was something that changed me, something that I know for sure helped me grieve to this day, because I was like, you know that you never wanted a call, so therefore you saw this. You're looking at this, and this is supposed to scar you, but there was a peace. Oh my God, there was a peace. There was a hope I had felt, but I didn't felt it until the next morning because, like I was just going through the moments. I woke up, washed my face, and Claire said, the voice said to me, "This is what you asked for. You wanted to watch her, and I'm going to give you the peace that you need." And I promise you, I felt it. I would go through and navigate life, and like I just felt like her death was a blessing. I just didn't know how it was going to be a blessing. I didn't know how she was going to still be with me and make me know that she's still here with me, because I feel her more now than I've ever felt her in the physical presence.
Wow.
I promise you that. And there's such a joy, such a hope, just knowing that she here now. She's here, and I know she's smiling. In fact, she's smiling. She's proud of what is happening right now, and that brings me so much more peace, so much more like gratitude. And to experience gratitude during grief, where you know that happens,
That's a blessing.
that is such a blessing. I'm experiencing gratitude in grief, and I'm overjoyed that I get to experience this. Oh, because I went inside.
You went inside. First of all, I'm glad you came inside the house.
First
of all,
order of business.
But that is so deep because you had to come inside to come inside. You inside now?
Yeah,
wow, that is crazy. I'm so glad. You think that voice was your mom?
I would say yes. I would say yes. However, I would also attribute it to being my any other ancestor that I had. I would attribute that to that as well. Because like I said, it could be my higher self. I really don't know. But like I said, I knew I had familiar moments and familiar instances of certain voices being extremely clear. So I could attest it to her, it being her. She's definitely my guardian angel.
Yeah. Oh my God, I miss her so much.
Aww.
I'm telling you. I had a question specifically about her. Oh, here it is. Did losing your mom change the way you experience love and loss as an adult? Like, at this stage in life.
Yes, 100%. I'm thinking about it now. 100%, because I'm like, at first I would go through life, be like, bitch, I just lost my mom. what worse could happen to me?
Yeah.
And not even understanding that that might have been harmful, but in the same sense, it might have not, because in my mind, I went through saying, oh, well, Quentin, if Quentin leaves now, I know I could make it. But however, I said that in a negative way. But like knowing that I was able to still survive and now I'm thriving in the loss, it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. So back then it was more on a negative, I guess, negative vibe. But now looking back on it, like it's been such a rewarding moment to experience love like yours, love like my friend Daphne's, love like my friend Nikki. I experienced them so much differently, and I experienced my mom through them. I do, I do, I
That's
do.
beautiful.
I do. Man, do I experience my mom through them, because there are certain instances and certain experiences. Even my friend Amanda, I forgot to like, but I'm just like, I'm like, because I was very curious about women, particularly Black women, because that's where I came from. I was really like curious about them. I was just like, Mom, I see that you tried to connect with me before she passed away. She really did try to connect with me and get to know Quentin and all those things. But I was just like,
Yeah.
You made your bed, you lay it down.
Yeah.
You did not want me to be me.
Yeah.
So you made your bed, and you don't get to know nothing.
Don't come asking
Don't
now.
ask me nothing. Hello? Allowed it to agree. I saw she was trying.
Yeah.
And a part of me had some, I guess, regret. And then she reassured me. She said, don't feel regret. But I'm like, I want to know you. And so I spoke aloud. I'm like, teach me some things about you. And then I started to see her love. I started to see some of her teachings. I won't go into like what like the experiences of what my friends those went through. Obviously it's not my story to tell, but um I experienced my mom through them, like some of her struggles, some of her hardships. Like I really experienced it, and I would come back and I would reflect and I would get confirmation. She'd be like, now you see. And that has allowed me to really step into my purpose, because I'm like, my goal, my purpose, I'm going to love women correctly. I am going to, because I know that when I do this, they are the nurturers. They are the fucking, they what? Those women, I don't care. I don't care. All women. Those are the answers. And I promise myself that I'm going to love them correctly. Because I think if my mom was here and she was loved correctly, the amount of work that would have been done. And so 100%, like her death has shown me what love and loss is. And I'm really grateful.
Well, I hope whenever that happens, Lord have mercy. I hope I could have that experience, because, oh boy, I don't
You
know.
remember what I told you though? I don't know if you remember in May.
Well,
can I share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember when I came from the gym? I was thinking a lot about you, and obviously you've known moments where I'm like, you okay? Because I felt something like we would be up around the same time. We found out, like, and you would always be a part of, like, if I felt heaviness, that's it's literally one of my gifts. I know when something feels wrong. So anyway, constantly you would always be on my tongue, speaking life and stuff over you. So as I was doing what I do, reflecting in the gym, I came upstairs and you asked me just also randomly, like, how you feeling, how you doing, and stuff like that. Because I was training for the marathon.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you, I was like, oh my God, VJ, it's so weird you asked that because you were my thought process on the treadmill, and I keep on speaking your name, and as I was speaking your name and speaking life, uh the vision of Auntie Nisi being inside your life for a very long time, to see you become the man that you are destined to be, I was just like, oh fuck, how am I supposed to deliver this? Because that sounds weird. Like the idea of you hearing something, and I guess being a prophet, or I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I just know that I wanted to be obedient. I'm like, how do I bring this up? Like, because sometimes it feels weird. It feels like I am experiencing these things, and like, what the fuck am I experiencing?
Yeah.
And we have encounters with prophets.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about childhood.
Prophets. Yes. Girl, the stories.
And that's just me putting like I guess a name to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really what it was, but I was just like, how do I deliver this message to you? And then you asked me, and I was just like, oh my God. That's when I tell you, living my truth, living in my purpose, it's much easy. Just like how I asked for the signs for it to be easy. God, I'm not saying God has made other moments in my life easy. Like delivering my gift. Showing my gift by delivering that word to you made that easy, because bitch, you asked me.
Right.
And because I was questioning. I was like, well, how am I supposed to do this now?
Mm-hmm.
This sound weird. But yeah, you came out, you asked, and I was just like, wow, you really gonna make my gift this easy to deliver. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's just one of the moments I've ever had with you. You've made living my purpose much easier. And that's how I know we're connected. That's how I know that our life is so aligned. There are moments that, like I told you before, I'd like, bitch, was he reading my journal? Did he have me talking aloud?
No, just kidding.
Did he have me talking aloud? Because I talk to myself a lot.
Screaming and yeah.
Guys, we speaking over this home.
That's right.
But anyone who has entered in our home, I want them to feel loved and safe. So I be speaking life into this home.
You got to.
Hello.
And it's working.
Hello. That's the goal. I want people to encounter me and leave change. I want them to. You see that mirror? Hello. I want them to see themselves.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to say, let me do better. Let me do better.
I told you the other night. I told you that.
And that was such a beautiful moment.
Oh my God, I told you that. That's what you do. Without even, that's just your purpose, man. Like, you just living in it. You know, when you come into this house, you know you need to not walk on eggshells, but you need to be your authentic self.
Because if I require anything less, it
will
not be
exactly. Because you can't hide in here.
You will not.
You cannot hide.
You will not. You know, Quentin?
First of all, you got to get past the gatekeeper of this house, Quentin. That ain't.
Hello.
But you cannot hide, and there are no dark corners in this house.
Nope.
So if you come in here performing, just know there's an energy in this house of revelation. You will be found out.
It's very simple.
Walk in your truth in this house.
You're going to have to. And bitch, when you step out that door, you might put on your drag again. You might put on a mask. But I promise you, we cracked that bitch.
Yes.
We've cracked it.
Yep.
And that's always my intent, because I know that that's the answer. Honesty will transform people. Authenticity will transform people. True authenticity. Not the performative bullshit.
Yeah.
Keep it. Keep it.
Yeah.
Performance? Hello. I literally have visceral reactions. And to a point where I'm so protected, there has been moments that I'd be like, oh, how I get out of this? Huh. Watch God, watch universe. Take me out of it.
Yeah.
Easily. I don't have to stress about enough things sometimes. I would be around here contemplating how to get this done. God say, watch me. Watch me.
You better walk in your divine purpose and your calling.
Hello, I'm protected.
Speaking of your mom, and how you said she was trying to get to know you and all of that. So do you have a coming out story? Like,
bitch, I was brought up
by your edges.
I was brought up. I actually had hair. I permed dead. My best friend, mommy, she permed my hair dead. Listen, my hair was straight. Like, I was oozy, bitch. And I was stressed, so I didn't lose weight too, bitch. I looked like I was out of my... Let me tell you all the story. So one day, a Sunday, it was me and a couple of other my friends. We gone out. I was 18 at the time. And my friend, Lionel, he loves to post. Time now, Lionel yellow. So he had hickeys all over his, just like so. And we used to call him yellow. He had hickeys all over him. And I took a picture with him. That was one photo. Then the next photo, we decided to take off our clothes and was just in our underwear. And we we take a photo like that, but we like we thought we was them girls.
Yeah. Bodies.
Hello, I told you, bad bitch. That was us.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, that people took Lionel photo and that photo and combine it. They say me and Lionel was juicing. Having sex, I put them hickeys on him, which never fucking happened. I don't suck on people. I do not. It's not one of my favorite things to do. I'll be honest, and especially back then, what I never was into any foreplay thing. Girl, I never wanted to kiss, none of that, because that was too gay. Forget me putting it on underwear, supposed with a bunch of different guys. Suck it on you.
No,
who was doing that? Hello, that was proof that I was gay. So anyway, the picture came out the next day, and I see a bunch of notifications, people sharing. Oh, that's my schoolie, and I was just like, and so I had to leave social media. The next day, and I returned to work. So mind you now, hair dead, hair dead from the perm, flat. Catching a bus, and you don't know who know you, who's seeing you.
Yeah.
But you and I work downtown, so therefore I had to like be in the public eye. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I had to deal with coworkers, and I had to deal with social media, and then Auntie Nisi called me because she catch it. She said, "Oh, but Shaquille, if you don't do it, I will."
She back you into a corner like that.
I say, well, anyway, it is what it is. I say, what's the worst gonna happen? She can put me out, and I know she wasn't gonna do that. And so that's how I always would approach things. Yeah. I would be like, give me the worst, and let me see if I can approach. If you see me say to myself, "Oh, I can handle the worst," girl, I gonna do it.
Yeah.
I play with fire. That was me. I played with fire, bitch. Yeah. And EDC said, well, if you don't tell her, I will. Right. So I went to her and I tell her, I said, well, there's a picture of me out there public. And well, this is what we're doing. To this day, I don't remember showing her, but I know she saw it. So I don't know how she saw it. I can't remember that detail. But I know she saw it, and I remember showing it because I was in like, girl, I didn't want to show you. So I tell her about it. I give her some details. I said, girl, but mommy, I did not put them hickeys. Yeah. I thought she was to be proud of that. Yeah. She was the one who would tell me, don't put no hickeys on nobody. Nobody have to know what you're doing. Yeah. Right. Because my sister, she came over with hickeys before, and my mommy was upset. Yeah. She's like, no one have to know you was doing things. So in my mind, I was just like, okay. No one know I doing anything. I said, so mommy, I did not put them on him. She look at me and she say, "Also, you was a sissy for real." and, she, and I only saying for real because if I didn't say it in her Bahamian dialect, she say, "So you sissy then?" Oh.
She said, "I heard it.
I heard it."
But now here you come confirming it?
And then after she said that, she then follow up with the words, "Y'all is dead from it, so I need you to go get tested." And BJ, I get tested after her death. She found out about me at 18. I used to get tested every 3 months from 18 until I was 23.
Wow.
Not that I was complaining. I used to get like 8 minutes every time I get tested.
Oh, okay, it was.
So I used to get like, back in the day, you would have to load the minutes on top of your phone. So that part I was okay, but I didn't even realize that was a trigger for me. And bless her soul, she didn't care what. She just didn't want me to pass away. She lost aunt, her niece, and her godchild to it. So she just didn't want it to happen for me.
Yeah.
Did she set it properly? No. And that was one thing I had to forgive someone. Imagine forgiving a dead person. I had to do
That's either really easy or really hard.
It was not easy. It was not easy because in my mind I was just like, girl, I need to hear what you have to say for yourself.
Yeah.
As you know, she revealed it. She revealed it clear as day. I was watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and there was Angie and Mary. Those two are like genuine friends. And you can tell that it's somewhat real, even though it's a reality show. There was Angie was given a breakdown of her mom and like how they had like a real troubled past. Mary leans over to her during a reunion and said, "If your mom was here, she would do it much differently." Bitch. I hear my mom clear as they say yes.
Wow.
That was me. Because I tell you, I used to go through the ringer. Because in my mind, I'm like, I am the one to talk to. I tired of writing things down, and I like, come on, come on. And so I just started practicing speaking out aloud, and there were small, intricate moments, and I was just like, if all of this is real, if all of this is happening, give me something back. And I promise you, there were moments, things, experiences watching TV. You would get such a download as that. I was like too fucking shocked. I was like, wow, how do I tell this story?
Yeah.
And now I'm telling it because I have like literally no shame. And I feel like what I'm doing is fucking right. And I dare bitch tell me differently. Because I know I'm fucking happy. I feel fucking happy.
Yeah.
And I never felt like this before. I'm happy.
Wow.
So happy.
You have to cheers to that.
Cheers to
being happy.
Really.
Like really happy.
Really.
Wow.
And I want this for everyone. Literally everyone.
Some people like the gatekeep. But you ain't gatekeeping that.
Nope.
You share.
Think about it, BJ. When you share all this your gift and your powers to the world, and you know that it could be used for good with all the extra bullshit that's happening, why would I gatekeep that? Why? And that's why I go so hard for certain friendships. I really believe in the power of friendship. It has taught me so much. It taught me everything that I know now. Adversity, how to love, experiencing my mom, loving on the old Keely. Friendship has taught me that. And that's why I go so hard. That's why I love friendship. And I'm understanding more now about quality rather than quantity.
Right.
And that's really what it is now. Like I'm experiencing quality and losing and releasing. It's okay. It's going to be a part of the process. Everyone can't get access. I mean, yes, my hope and my goal is to share my purpose. However, what comes attached to me will not be taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
Will not. And I know that it won't, because my ancestors don't play about me. God don't play about me.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get to speaking, once I get to talking, things happen. So why would I question anything at this point? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I gotta focus on the love that I'm receiving now, the great love that I'm experiencing right now, and that's what I'm choosing to focus on.
Wow. So okay, the next time you're walking around here manifesting, tell them, can you send my cousin $1,000,000? Can you send my cousin a good man? Just
Okay, those two things.
nothing too heavy.
Okay.
You have a lot of love in your life now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about some good love now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your husband, Quentin. Let's talk about the relationship side of things, because y'all have been together for like how many years now?
We have been together. January is going to make 14 years.
Damn.
January is going to make 14 years.
14 years.
Yep, 1-4.
Damn, how?
Forgiveness. Choosing to fight for what we have. Choosing to just love. Loving ain't always easy.
No.
But you don't like. I know me. I barely like certain energies around me sometimes. So for that to be a constant energy, like you have to constantly and actively choose.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, and that's how.
Yeah.
Patience, communication. I'd say therapy too. That does help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would say that has helped. I feel like it has given Quentin moments to listen to me in a different space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It has given me language. I have practiced a lot of my language. And I know I tell people, they say people don't need therapy, or like, I tell people this. Therapy works. Therapy works when you are being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know some therapists would aid and abet. Is a bed aid and abet?
Aid and abet, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they would do that. And for me, I'm like, I know I did not want to do that. I know that I did not want. I wanted to be held accountable. I wanted to be corrected because I wanted to do better. That was just it. I didn't care about being right anymore. I didn't care about proving a point anymore.
Right.
I want to get this right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got, there's a destination.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fucking destination. Sorry. Because now I'm learning about the journey more and being present in the journey. So I don't want to escape from that. I know what my life is.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's going to be. And so I am enjoying this journey, and I'm just like, how could I continue to be better on this journey? Because I don't want it to be like the whole destiny. Because when you get to destination, you're like, okay, so what's next? No.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what my journey looks like, and I just want to be better on this journey and keep practicing what I'm preaching.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
Love that. Mm-hmm. So first of all, congratulations on that. Like, that's 14 years is a long time.
Thank you.
Just every relationship has its challenges, right? So, and you've been open with me about some of those challenges in the past. So what did, because I mean, Quentin can speak for himself, but from your end, what did what does taking accountability in a relationship look like?
It's being honest. It's It's saying, hey, I realized what my actions did. Let me correct it. Um, it's also saying I apologize without the if, without the buts. I apologize for the way I made you feel. I understand that my actions caused this, this, and this. Therapy has helped me be able to put language to it. Because sometimes you would get a nasty sorry for me. Sorry, you feel like that.
I was about to ask, what is a nasty sorry?
That sorry is not my problem. Yeah. And I have my husband who would not say sorry because he need to understand, period, why it is a sorry.
Yeah.
So accountability for me looks like when you take account without having to, when you take the account for self, you can't put that on anyone else. You have to realize your actions and do better from your actions or reaction. Because, reaction could be something you need to be accountable for.
Yeah. Over the course of your relationship with Quentin, your marriage, over the course of all of that, what was the hardest truth you had to face about yourself?
I like that. Because when I think about it, other than his forgiveness, what it made me felt was that I'm worthy of a person's forgiveness. And the hard truth about that is that for so long, my entire life, I did not feel worthy. So when I realized that I was getting the forgiveness, when I realized that I was getting his patience, his second, third, fourth chances, when I realized that, I was like, I'm really worth it. And not only that, there'd be moments and times, because obviously he isn't perfect either, but sometimes there would be moments where he would say certain things, and I was just like, oh, I probably could do better just so that I could receive better from him. Because if he is with me now, imagine when I do better. So I would say the hardest truth was just accepting that I was worthy, because for so long I performed confidence. I performed feeling like I was okay and I was all right and I was that nigga. No. So I guess accepting that I didn't need to perform anymore. I didn't have to perform anything anymore because this guy knows everything. Yeah.
That is beautiful. That's really beautiful. Because you to take accountability it's not an easy thing to do.
No.
It's not easy to be like, hey, you know what?
But I tell people this all the time? Accountability, think about it this way. The worst that can happen is we probably get into an argument. That's the worst that can happen. But I can't put my hands on you. I can't fight you. You can't spank me. Why is it hard for people to be accountable? It really should not be that hard. It really should not. And I think the people that raise us, or the people that raised the people before us, if they just realize that it's okay to be wrong, because I feel like it's such a taboo to say, oh, well, I didn't know that I could do better, or I only ever knew this, so therefore let me try something else. But I don't get, I truly don't get it, because it's really easy to be accountable. If you take the power away from being wrong, or the shame from being wrong, I feel like accountability would work so much more easier, because there's a lot of shame in being wrong.
Yes, nail on the head. Wow. Um, I I'm going to get heavy one more time before we lighten it up at the end. But I feel like there's just an important message in this. That's the only reason I'm bringing it back up. Because I mentioned earlier that we both experienced trauma as kids, sexual trauma. Let's put a name to it. Um, I know that that definitely affected me in my adulthood. You know, when I had time to reflect on it. Was it the same for you?
100%. It affected how I showed up as a husband. It affected how I showed up as a friend, how I showed up for myself. It it affected me tremendously. I put a price tag on me. I put a price tag on me. Like, I did not feel worthy of the love that I know that I deserve. I did not feel it. And be completing my sexual trauma therapy this last month.
Yes.
Yes, I know, right? I'm
Congratulations.
so happy.
That's beautiful.
Yes, that for me was such it really made me accept endings, because I was 80/20. I was 80% confident that I could do this, 20% a little uncertain that, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to adjust without like be talking about it and being able to have someone who knows the language that I should be using, how I should operate. Um, so the 20% scared me. And so she was just like, well, do you have anything to talk about? And I was just like, well, no. She's like, well, you know what? She said, this is our 21st one and you have three more. And I'm like, okay. She's like, do you want to just take the surveys? And so I took the surveys. BJ, I was like flying through that surveys and always just like, oh, I'm doing really good. And I took note. I had to be present and slow down. I was just like, whoa. So the survey helped me take note that I am doing this shit, that I am getting better, and that I am literally where I'm supposed to be, and I could literally end this. I could feel confident because the track record shows. The survey helped me see that I'm not going through what I went through before. I'm not feeling those feelings anymore. And I was just like, and
Wow.
she was just like, Shaquille, this survey is really good. And in my mind, I was just like, I was thinking the same thing just now. And she was just like, I think you're ready. She said, we could still be open to the last three. And I said, instantly, I'm like, I think I'm done. And that really blessed me, because a year ago she said, "Who you never really fully heal from this, because there are gonna be moments." And I kid you not, I was told to write down, "I am healed," when she said that, because it, I love my therapist to that, but that became limiting thought. That was a limiting thought for me. Not when I know that I could get through this. Not when I know that I don't want to be fucking a survivor anymore. I want to thrive. Bitch, I write down I am healed. I believe that. I understood that. And I started to be it. I started to be it. I started to not only understand that, guess what? Yeah, what I went through, devastating, heartbreaking. But I've already been told that I could get through this. I'm going to get through this. I started moving. I started going. Because why would I stay still? Why? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I could not. I could not. So I just was like, girl, the worst, like I said, go back. What's the worst that can happen? And at that point, it was nothing. It was, I only saw greatness. I only saw greatness. And it was because I wanted to love myself. I wanted to give the love that I felt like baby Keely needed. And I was just like, well, my mom can't give it to me. I heard in Quentin, so he probably can't love me properly right now. So I had to take care of him. I had to take care of baby Keely. Shaquille had to feel safe with Shaquille. I did not have another choice because there was no way I was going to continue to exist in a world where I would not show up for myself fully and authentically. That was not an option. And so now you see me now.
Woo!
Thank
Wow.
you. Oh, you want to sit with that?
I have to sit with that. That was heavy. OMG.
And it's possible. It's possible. It is. I can't believe anything other than the possibility of greatness.
That's the only option.
That's the only option. BJ, what has happened to us is not us. No.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you feel that. I could tell you this now. You're a star. I've seen you, like, your craft and your talent, whether it's making people laugh, and I know that that's what you're good at. You went and did a stand-up comedy, and I was just like, this motherfucker, not only is he naturally funny, you went and studied. Clearly you studied. And the only reason why I know that you studied because I don't watch comedy or I don't do anything, but Quentin does. And I see how people tell stories and I understand. And I was just like, oh, BJ been doing his work. I was so fucking impressed by you.
Oh, thank you.
I was so impressed. You can tell you study to be better. You can tell. Mm-hmm. And that's just one thing. Because we have the social media, we have your brains, we have them fingers with and then we have your ears. You are a listener. And for me, that has been a blessing for me. Mm-hmm. Someone that I could be able to talk to. You know, chatty gal. But yeah, truly, when you have people in your life that can show you your greatness, mm-hmm. and then help you cultivate it, I think that that's really important because we have our parents, we have people who in our lives, I'm pretty sure they believe in us, they have this, but even them have limiting thoughts on themselves, mm-hmm. right? And so now I'm just like in this space where I had my mom in my ears, hey, I'm proud of you, keep on going. Like I had all those negative, sexual trauma has done this for me, those negative thoughts of not feeling worthy, mm-hmm. being able to go through that and start having more healthy thoughts, to go back to our very first point where we talk about what my favorite thing is, and that's being by myself now, being in solitude, because my thoughts are so much more loving. Mm-hmm. My thoughts are loving, very graceful.
You handle yourself like a hot cup of tea. I love that.
I won't rely on anyone else to do it for me because mm-hmm. I know that RuPaul said it best. How could you love someone if you can't love yourself?
That's right.
And that stick with me.
Yeah.
I know people feel my love, and it's because I love myself. Mm-hmm. I don't perform self-love. I don't, let me go get my nails, my hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitch, I go in that mirror, mm-hmm. and I say, hey, you see what you did? You understand how that was fucked up? Mm-hmm. And then I'll be like, yeah, but you have a next chance to do better.
Yeah.
Very accountable, very honest. I don't play about me. I'm mm-hmm. honest, I'm truthful, and I get back to loving myself after I sit down and say, hey, do better. Mm-hmm. I get back to loving myself. Hey, let's get it.
Yeah. You better write a book, You need to write a book. I'm serious.
It's happening. I do believe it.
Yes.
I feel like even now, this full journey, that's what I'm seeing and feeling like. Mm-hmm. All of this is happening because I have downloads. I have moments where my first poem happened while I was at a party, and that's what made it so beautiful for me. Because I was like, oh my god, that's what really made me realize I was having fun this year, because I was free. I was like dancing. I bet my first poem came into my mind, dancing, having fun, being free myself.
Wow.
It ain't the same anymore. I could go out now and like I don't feel as empty. I don't have to get drunk, stupid high. But now I'm like present, and that's it. That's a good feeling.
That sounds so peaceful.
Yes.
Hey,
very, very peaceful.
I love that. Listen, I have so many other questions I could ask you. I have so like this could last for like several hours because I could go there. But before I have my ask my wrap up question, I just want to say to parents out there, like you got to protect your kids. And I'm not saying our parents didn't do that. I'm just saying like as good as a parent as you think you are, you can't watch your kid at all times.
No.
You just don't know what's going on unless they tell you. So it's important for you to like create a space where your kids feel like they could come and talk to you about that stuff.
Very important.
You know?
Very important. And it scares me because I was having this conversation with Daphne about like how we are raising, like you would have some adults that really going the extra mile trying to raise decent humans. And then you remember them fucking nasty bullies in school would have all these children now. And now the children who the parents who have the children who they trying their best with, they now have to deal with the bullies kids who never learn about themselves, who never felt love. And for me, that I don't know if I could do that. Because how if no, so good luck to all you parents.
Seriously.
I know me. I know me.
Listen.
I know me. BJ, I would sit inside someone and eat them from the inside. People
over your child, over boy.
What? I would sit inside someone.
I never heard that before in my life. How you do that? You know what it is to sit inside someone and eat them from the. That is correct. Is survival rate is 0%.
You ain't getting away. I bet I may eat fast, but just know I'll linger. I will slow down for you. Hello, you can feel what? Lord, and that's why people actually say, "Oh well, if you have a child, what school they going to?" I say, "I want them homeschool."
For their safety and mine and yours, it's best that they right here.
See, I know, and I don't know how much control I could release when it comes to a child. I could do that with Quentin because he's an adult, but my child, you gotta go and learn yourself. Why?
No, I got it.
I got it.
It's okay. Sit down. Well, child, if that ever happens, that's gonna be interesting.
It won't.
Well, in that case,
it won't.
No,
none.
That's that.
Yeah, no.
Oh shit.
You ever see them travel with children?
No.
That is a birth control in itself.
I don't think I could do that.
I love to travel, but I hate flying on planes. Something about us being in the air.
It don't sit right with you. No. And for so long.
You know it. We are foot for walking.
Yeah.
Girl, how you get in this air? You're like playing with God, boy.
I'm speeding, you know. I'm speeding.
And speeding. Love the
Who they think they is?
Child, I don't know. I don't know. Well, put me in there. I played for so long. Good. What? And then I got to travel with a child.
No.
No, thank you.
I want to know what's next for Shaquille. Well, okay, if you had to put a name, a title to the next chapter of your life, what would it be?
Receiving. Nothing but abundance. Abundance in love, abundance in joy, abundance in being present. Just pure receiving abundance. That's what I know. I've been doing it this year, but now my next chapter, my next season, I just accelerating. It's only going up. Truly. You know, I won't say that I'm done learning the lessons that I need to learn, but like at this ending part of this year, I think I learned one of the greatest lessons, that is the art of letting go. And that's I think I'm mastering it. I don't have full control. I don't know how tomorrow is going to look like. So for now, I'm going to be present and let it all go.
Mm-hmm.
My track record has already shown that it could be easy for me. And going through what I went through in this past week, that was really too easy, really too clear for me to be discarded the way I was just like, oh. So I am not only practicing the art of letting go, I'm mastering it. I am mastering it. I'm mastering surrender. I'm mastering release. And what is for me is already there. I'm already aligned, but
Yes.
I am just showing up every day, doing what I need to do. So my next season is receiving.
Ah!
We gonna receive, baby.
We gonna receive.
Hello, because anyone attached to me
Wins.
Hello.
Anyone attached to me receives.
Hello. Don't you forget it.
I love it. The more we receive, the more we could give too. You know, I love to give.
Hello. It's about circulation, right?
Yeah.
It's about, that's how good energy exists.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God, James Baldwin said it. Like the world is really held together by the love and light by very few.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paraphrasing, but
yeah,
I truly believe that. I truly believe that, and I don't know, and that's why I love that man so much, because I want people to experience Quentin, and I know that they're going to experience it through me because they could be through it.
No.
And I cut off, bitch. He sing it. Clink. He ain't doing none of that. You don't have anything to worry about.
I might as well tell you.
So you can experience his love through me. I promise you. I promise you that. He is clink off, bitch. You ain't getting past him. And truly, I think, I'm not saying I'm not open to new friendships, but I'm really open to cultivating what I have now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what the friendships that I have. I'm happy that we got to spoke. That was the best birthday gift.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't tell Quentin.
Okay.
But us talking, it was such a moment for me because I needed it more than ever. I know I needed it. It was just because I don't know, T.S. Madison, she says this thing where she feels like our birthdays is our new year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, I feel like a lot of the releasing was happening.
Damn, that explains quite a few things.
Yeah, and then like, because I know what I know, I'm very sure now. I'm very confident in what I desire, what I want, and what desires me. I know what that looks like because now I see action. I identify action now. I don't just use people's words anymore.
Right.
Because I used to let people get away with it. Because if you talk a good game, bitch, I'd be like, oh, I see. I believe you. You know, bitch, now?
No.
If it ain't in action,
show that resume.
Girl, I don't even want to see that resume. I need to see you.
Yeah.
I want to see that fucking resume.
No.
I know what
you
I do
can put anything on that. I know what I just, let me tell you. I think I get over there. A resume is just a bunch of little lies.
Hello.
Trust me.
Hello.
Anyhow.
Hello.
Good. That's what you gotta do. Well, with that being said.
Oh. I hungry.
You gotta be hungry.
Wow.
Hold on. Before we go, I just want to plug Black Pride YYC. Black Pride YYC, correct me if I'm wrong, is a Black queer led community organization here in Calgary. Um, Created by Daphne and her wife Ugo. And they have lots of events around the city of Calgary to bring the community, specifically the Black community, together. The Black queer community together. And so there's all these events that's always happening with Black Pride YYC. You're like really a part of the organization. So if there's anything you want to share that's coming up, or
Black Pride YYC connecting with that organization has been such a platform for me to share my experiences and my purpose. And I want to say thank you for that. And I want you to join our organization. I want you to show up. Follow us at Black Pride YYC on Instagram at Black Pride YYC. Thank you.
Yes.
Join our mailing list and be updated.
Black Pride YYC. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let you put your clothes back on now because you've been naked for a little while.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only have all clothes for this.
I know. That's your natural element.
Yes.
You better go live outside, in the trees. In the bushes, man.
Girl, because they fucking better than people.
I with you on that. Trees and animals? You ever hug the tree?
No, I never do that. We gotta do that in summer then.
It's so grounding. I feel like trees be talking to us all the time. They're so like powerful.
That's how I feel about water. I really love
water. Could see that.
Oh. I love being by the water. I love like putting my foot like literally. I'm not about to go into the river here.
Yeah.
But I put my foot there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that.
We have limits, boundaries.
Yes.
Well, did you enjoy the podcast? Yeah.
I did.
You did?
I did.
Oh my God.
Definitely. I'm so glad that I did it with you.
Me too.
I'm so happy.
Me too. I'm glad that you came. I know I'm gonna talk to a lot more people after this, but I could tell you now, and no one can challenge this. This will be the best conversation that I'll ever have on this podcast. It means a lot to me.
Because you know what we're doing? We're breaking
generational curses.
Hello.
In real time.
Hello. And this would live in the, is it called zeitgeist? In the zeitgeist forever. Yeah. They're going to see this. They're going to receive as well. This is going to touch many lives.
Yes.
And it's
so glad.
It's because you decided to let us get naked.
Period. Yes. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast today, Shaquille.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay, guys. So watch this episode on YouTube. You can catch it on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to your music. And we will see you next week.
Love you.
Mwah. Oh my God, Keely. I love you so much.
That was literally perfect.
Oh my gosh.
That was literally perfect.
You are perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm waiting for this book. I'm not playing.
It's gonna happen now.
I need that.
It's